Hello, aloha, hola, ye motherfucking ha, bitch. We are finally here. Act 2 of the Renaissance Saga has arrived. Cowboy Carter has been unleashed. If you are a little lost, allow me to bring you up to speed. July 29th, 2022, the icon known as Beyoncé released her highly anticipated album, Renaissance. A revolutionary dance album paying tribute to the disco divas and the ballroom scene that's influenced the world of fashion, music, and TV. This album will go on to break records with awards, including a Grammy, leading to a tour where bitches were breaking the bank to get some tickets. And it would be topped off with a gorgeous movie that I did go and watch. The movie was amazing. I cried like 3 times. The album was absolutely amazing as well, of course. Duh. Like, that was my first time really anticipating a Beyonce album. I'm new Beehive, like, I'm still fresh to the game. I really hopped on with, like, Black is King. That's how I really, like, hopped on. I always do Beyonce with Beyonce, but that was the time I really, like, hopped on. All right, so that was, like, the first album I was, like, waiting for, and, like, I did not wait in vain. Anyways, before the album even came out, it was already known that there were multiple parts to this musical journey, this experience. It was being rumored already to be house, country, and rock. We already knew it was going to be house because that was basically confirmed with Renaissance. So, it's been like a good year and a half repeating the fuck out of Renaissance. Some of us impatiently waiting for visuals and everything. It was in this year and some change that, like, that's why I realized something about the Beehive. Y'all be paying attention. And unless you want to miss something, you won't be paying attention to. One of the things they peeped was that the Super Bowl was coming up. And they caught wind that Beyonce was going to have a commercial. Then the Grammys happened February 4th. Beyonce shows up giving country rodeo down, country hat, really incognito, dropping a hint but minding her business. It was like Jay-Z's nice. That's how I took it. Jay-Z was getting an award. I feel like Beyonce just wanted to be in the background. She didn't really do too much. But of course, tons of people took pictures with her anyway. Now, Beyonce doing a Super Bowl, anything, you know something's going to shake. Whether it's a performance, commercial, you know it's going to shake. Something's going to get shook up. Fast forward February 11th. It's Super Bowl night. And the people are waiting on Beyonce. Where the Beyonce commercial? Then, we get it. It's cute. We have references to Renaissance. We have My House playing for, like, the beginning part of it. Beyonce as president. Beyonce selling lemonade. Beyonce in space. A very high-quality commercial with, like, a good amount of comedy. And Beyonce, of course, doing what she does, serving great looks. The commercial was well put together. It was gorgeous. We liked it. We much so enjoyed it. I think it was T-Mobile. I didn't really pay much attention. I'm pretty sure it was T-Mobile. Yeah, T-Mobile. Mm-hmm. And then the final seconds of the commercial, as a rocket is flying through space, we hear the words, "Drop the new music." And you know what Beyonce says in Feeling Myself, World Stop? The world erupted. Battle stations are armed. The search began. I'm scrolling the hell out of Spotify to see what's going on. Twitter is in shambles, trying to see what's going on. What is she talking about? Beehive panicking, crying, throwing up. Where is the music? And then, Texas Hold'em in 16 carriages, 2 new songs, country songs. And then, shortly after, Act 2 is announced with a release date of March 29th. And Aries, a bad bitch, of course. Duh. After weeks of anticipation, y'all, we are finally here after months repeating Renaissance. Not in vain. I really enjoyed it. Cowboy Carter is here. Songs hadn't even dropped yet, and the controversy already started. If you know, Beyonce had performed American Country Music Awards a few years ago, and they dragged my sis. The racist whites were not feeling it. Beyonce being on stage with the Dixie Chicks, yeah, people were not feeling it. Said it was not her. Things said it was not her place. Even though country was very much so influenced by Black people, we all know this. The ones that know. Since then, Beyonce had her stiletto cowgirl boot ready to drop on their necks. Another genre influenced and impacted by Black people, about to be fully reclaimed by one of the most successful artists in the game. The racists are going to hate this one. They're going to be really in their feelings. I can't wait for all the discourse. Unfortunately, it seems like some of the music actually leaked today. But that ain't gonna stop us. I ain't even streaming yet. I'm not trying to. I want the full album experience. Also, out of respect for Beyonce and her artistry, like, no, I'm not gonna listen to it right now. That's not what's gonna happen. So I'm waiting right now. It's something like 11:14. The music hasn't been dropped yet. I'm waiting for it to drop. We're gonna listen to it. And then I'm going to come back with y'all with a review and we're gonna get into it. So now, without further ado, here's my review of Cowboy Carter. Okay, I just finished the album. And y'all, I just finished. Honestly, okay, I ain't got no script. I usually write a script before these things, but y'all finna get the uncut raw, like, y'all just finna get my thoughts. So that may mean some of the things I say may seem a little, I may start babbling at some parts, but I'm gonna start off saying this. I'm gonna say it like I said in the first video, Different Renaissance. No matter what y'all say, the whole Beyonce's overrated thing can never stand with me. She puts too much work, too much history, too much thought into everything that she does when she puts out music, especially an album. Those who think Beyonce's overrated, please give me an artist of today that's making an album like she is, where the interludes, where the transitions, where the storytelling is as intricate, is as thought out as it is when she does it. I don't think you can name one. No, no. When I tell you this was an experience, there were moments I didn't expect. There were moments I heard about and was even more greater than I thought it was going to be, but I heard about them. Y'all. Giselle knows Carter. Y'all. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The intro, American Requiem. Okay. But one thing Beyonce's gonna do every time is give you an intro, give you a bomb intro that eats up, that gives you what you need. Like, no matter what, she's gonna give you that. I don't know if y'all can hear like stuff in the background. If you can, I'm sorry. Like, I'm in the spot right now, and I need to get this. I need to get this off my chest now when it's in my head. American Requiem is amazing. It's absolutely hell of an intro. It's like I'm That Girl. Beyonce's going to give you Renaissance. If the intros keep giving this, 10s across the board. The intro was amazing. That's all I can say. The intro was absolutely amazing. 16 Carriages, we already heard it, of course. I'm not going to be doing all the songs, by the way. I'm not going to do all of them. 16 Carriages, we heard it before, but just like Break My Soul, it sounds even better when you listen to it in the whole album. It makes the song even better. Like, it just, hearing it after Blackbird, it just fits perfectly. Oh my gosh. And I have to talk about Protector. Like I said, I'm not doing every song, but I have to do the ones that really stood out to me. Protector, she has to give me a moment where I feel like with country music and Beyonce, there has to be a moment where you should expect a moment where you might cry a little bit or get a little emotional. This is Motherly, beautiful song with Rumi. Y'all, was amazing. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Oh, it was so pretty. It's such a gorgeous song. When I heard it and I heard Rumi's voice at the beginning, I was like, oh, it's one of those songs. Because when Adele did it in 30, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be crying. Not comparing the two separate people. Don't start saying I was comparing Beyonce to Adele. Let's not do that. Both amazing, by the way. I would say my one gripe, this is gonna be my nitpick, My Rose. If you find me on X, you already know I get my opinion there. I was ready to make this my favorite song because it started off so strong and so pretty, so beautifully. This is going to be my favorite song, right? And then I looked, this song is 50 seconds. 50 seconds long. I hate the trend of artists making one of their best, most unique songs. It's not even her, but I'm taking it best because it gets more unique. But this song was just so like pretty and opening. The lyrics of the song, I was like, I needed a song longer. But I understand it was just like an interlude, something cute to like separate the songs a little bit. And now this is primarily going to get into like more like the interlude part. Actually, right here, I'm going to take a moment to get more into that. Smoke Hour, Willie Nelson. There's Dolly Parton. There is Linda Martell. Like, she had the perfect people. Like Willie Nelson, historical. Dolly Parton is Dolly fucking Parton. We all know Dolly Parton, historical figure when it comes to country. Like, people who even know this don't even listen to country like that. You know Dolly Parton. Linda Martell, people who don't know, if you don't know who Linda Martell is, I'm actually going to let you know right now. She's actually like the first black female country artist to reach like commercial success. Like she was the first one to do it. She paved the way for country singers of color, especially from Nashville. She influenced many as Black country artists. So having her on there is absolutely amazing and very fitting. The fact she can even have her on the album is beautiful. Absolutely. Like, absolutely beautiful. And that's another thing I love about the album. The historical significance and the historical references. Like, it just made it even better. It added so much to the album. Now, like I said, I go through all the songs, but I have to talk about the song Bodyguard. Listen, this song Bodyguard, it makes you want to like throw in your Daisy Dukes, like tie it in a knot, like below the tits, and like have the flannel on, like get your Daisy Dukes, your flannel, tie that up, have your tits up. Like, that was the song Bodyguard. That's what Bodyguard gave. Bodyguard was very sexy country girl walking around the farm, looking at her, like that's what it very much so gave. Very bad bitch country. It gave that so hard, and that's probably like one of my favorite songs right now. That is definitely my top 3. Bodyguard, hands down. Followed by Dolly P. Well, I'm gonna go to Jolene. Jolene, people wanted this so bad, and I didn't think of it as idea until people started talking about it with the country album. Like, I was holding out because like sometimes Beehive can like have ideas and like rumors that'll happen. Like, I know Beehive, I said earlier Beehive be on it, but sometimes like a little bit of delusion slips in the Beehive. So when it was confirmed that it was coming, I was hoping it was going to give a certain version of the song, and it did. Beyonce said, Jolene, run up, get done up. If you want the smoke, please try it, bitch. I absolutely love it. The intro before with Dolly Parton was a perfect addition to it. Like, she led right into it perfectly. It's like, just like Renaissance. The transitions, unbeatable, undeniable. Smoothest transitions. Beyonce's gonna give you that. Like, the transitions were absolutely amazing. Dolly Parton introducing the song beforehand. Like, enough about the interludes. A lot of people saw this and thought it was gonna be like, because there's 27 songs, and I just thought it was like only like an hour or something minutes. I'm guessing a lot of people really thought it was gonna be like a super, super long album, but a good amount of it is like interludes. But like I said, the interludes are actually amazing, so they're worth it. They actually add so much to the album and so much to the songs. Now, the Dolly P and Jolene transition is my favorite right now. Let's see, another one I have to talk about. Like, I'm not gonna talk about Most Wanted. I didn't know how much I wanted a Beyonce and Miley Cyrus collab, but I'm happy it happened. So that's just my say on that. Post Malone, Levi Jeans. Never thought we'd hear Post Malone sing. He ate that. That was actually gorgeous. He actually did really good. Yaya is another favorite of mine. Yaya became my favorite, like, instantly. It was, like, my favorite version of Beyonce is, like, her bad bitch. Like, Beyonce talking her shit. Like, it was just most of her songs, but there's a certain way she does it on some songs. For example, I'm That Girl and Yaya. She does it a certain way. So yeah, that definitely made Yaya an instant favorite of mine. Now, these next few songs I'm going to mention, I did not expect them to go in the directions that they went. Like, Renaissance was an ode to ballroom, the ballroom scene, voguing, all that, right? I did not expect for her to somehow transition it into this country album. She gave the host a country moment. When Riverdance came on in that, like, bounce dance, like, I was like, oh, she is going for it. She is taking us back to the Renaissance. And when I tell you I lost my mind, I did not expect it. That's why I love Beyonce album. That's full of surprises. You never know what to expect. You might know it's gonna be great because it's Beyonce. You know it's gonna be a great structured album because it's Beyonce. But you never really, you think you know what you're gonna get, but then she turns around and shocks you. And that's the same, and it kind of slipped into Two Hands to Heaven. She got also continued like the ballroom, voguing, like house music vibe. And it continued to be like an ode to Renaissance. Like, she made it cohesive. Like, these acts are definitely, I was wondering how she was going to connect the acts and how she was going to like give it like that cohesive like tone to it besides just calling it like act 1, act 2, act 3. Well, she did it just like that. She's like, I can't wait to see how she goes, how she does in Act 3, how she keeps the cohesiveness and the references from her previous work. And then this next one, I didn't get through the whole track list, but I see a song called Sweet Honey Buckin'. And the first thing I say to like people I'm watching, because I was watching in like a live like group thing, the first thing I said was like, if this song gives like almost the vibes of like pure honey, it's gonna be one of my favorites. And it gave exactly that. Not the exact vibe, of course, but like the whole like mixing of the genres of the sounds, like the transition of the sounds and genres. Yeah, it's Sweet Honey Buckin' definitely gave what I needed. And Amen, an amazing final song, amazing wrap up. Amen was gorgeous. Like it did what it needed to do for me. Like I said, this review gonna be all over the place, and I'm hyped. I just got off the song. I just listened to it. I'm trying to calm myself down and give y'all like my full thoughts. I would say another thing. One thing I really enjoyed about this album was the fact that there were different moments for different vibes. Like it got emotional where it felt like just sitting down, taking in the song, the aura of the song, the message. Is just like, you know, even if you drop a tear a little bit, it gave her that. And there were other moments where I felt like you were sitting around the campfire playing guitar and shit, and you're like, someone's just there, you enjoying the atmosphere with like your girl and like your friends and just like taking in the vibe. Like, and of course there were songs you wanted to throw ass. The natural Beyonce, like the natural Beyonce aura. Like you felt like a bad bitch, you felt like a sad bitch, you felt like a mad bitch sometimes. Like another thing I want to say about Jolene real quick. I'm gonna hop on back on Jolene real quick because I have to. I just love the way that she went about that song. I just have to say that real quick. I just love the way she went about that song. That might be on repeat for a minute for me. I'm gonna listen to this album again. Actually, a lot of parts of this album we're gonna listen to again. Bodyguard's gonna be on repeat for a while. Jolene's gonna be on repeat for a while. Like these songs are definitely gonna be listened to again. But like this. I just don't. You cannot convince me. This whole Beyonce overrated thing would never stick. I'm sorry. This is the album of the right now. This is the album of the year. I honestly know I come out with another album that can top this right now. I'm gonna listen to. Okay, the albums that come out. I'm gonna listen to every top album that comes out from a top artist, right? And I'm gonna give my honest opinion if it comes close to this. I don't see it happening. Not gonna lie, I don't see it happening. Not with what she gave on this album tonight. I do not see it happening. The way Beyonce is able to take multiple genres, put it into one song, and have it work cohesively into one project, you can't sleep on it. You can't sleep on her. I can't wait to see the reactions from those white people who were all at the Country Music Awards. I called it the American Music Awards earlier. I meant the Country Music Awards. I can't wait to see the reaction of them after this album. Oh, and another thing I love, there was an artist, I believe it was the artist Tanner Adele, right? She had made a post about wanting to be on the album, and people were dragging this girl, right? She said something like, put me on the album, or I would hope she would like, put me on the album or something like that, right? They were dragging her, right? Gag. Y'all, she was on the album. I love that for her so much. They were dragging this girl real bad. Talking so bad about her saying she was trying too hard. But boom, she actually ended up being on the album when the track list came out. Gag it. Like, y'all, this is right now album of the year. What is it? March? So I'm gonna call it right now. This might be the best album that comes out this year. I'm confident in saying this will be the best album that comes out this year. This just built up my anticipation and want for the next album. If it's rock, seeing what she has done with house and country music, not even house. I've always enjoyed house. I've always like gave houses 10s. Like I've always like enjoyed house, right? For her to do what she did to country music and taking this structure to rock music, it's a wrap. It makes me even more excited. I can't wait to see what she has in the features. I can't wait to see how she does the transitions. I want rock to be my favorite one, to be honest. I thought this would like possibly no way a country album could be like, well, she says not country, but a country influenced album could be like possibly as good as Renaissance. Like I knew it was gonna like as far as like being my favorite, I knew it was gonna be as good in like in that range. But I didn't think it would be like challenged being my favorite like Renaissance did. But y'all, I don't know. I do not know. I did not think I would leave this album wondering if I liked it more than Renaissance. Honestly, I'm gonna put both on the top. Like I'm put both on the crack because I want a vinyl for this one too. I got the vinyl for Renaissance. I want a vinyl for this one too. No shit. And I was like, and I was also saying like, it's a country album. I'm not really gonna go like worry about going to the tour and shit. I still might not go to the tour because I want to save it for the rock tour. But I was like, you know what? Dang, I want to go to this tour too. No, I want to go to this tour too because I want to be up there like when Bodyguard come on. I want to be up there like in my cowboy boots and everything, like with my cowboy hat. But no, we're gonna wait for the rock. We're gonna wait for the rock album. Allegedly, like I said, it's a rumor that the rock album is happening. If it is happening, it's over. Like if it is happening, she's coming for crowns, y'all. Beyonce's coming for crowns. Country Music Awards. I feel like they're gonna try to. I would hope they wouldn't try to ignore this album because it's gonna be hard to. Even if they do try to ignore it, Beyonce's impact is there. People know this album came out. Like they can try to ignore all they want, act like Beyonce didn't have a place in country music, like black people didn't have a place in country music. And now she dropped this album and proved all those people wrong. The originator, the innovators. That's what she didn't come to play with, y'all. So yeah, overall, y'all, I'm trying to think if I have anything else to say. Do I have anything else to say? This ain't Texas, ain't no Hold'em. Do I have anything else to say about this album? Let me see. Yo, I'm still on cloud nine. I'm listening to this all day during my shift. Good thing it's Friday because it is 1 a.m. I have to be up at like 6 or 7. But I was doing it for Beyonce, and I do it again. I have no regrets. Not a single regret. I would do it again. So I'm gonna just go one more time. My favorite tracks. Let me see my favorite tracks. Okay, if I had to choose a top like, I'm gonna do a top 3. Bodyguard is definitely one. Let's see, Bodyguard. Riverdance is definitely another one. Yaya and Jolene. Those are my top 4 right now. I'm gonna listen. Oh wait, that song "Daughter" was actually pretty good too. It was very dark and like oh wait, let me pause. David, go back. When she bust out the opera for that one song, who does she think she is? Beyonce, who do you think you are? Giving us Phantom of the Opera. When she busted out them opera vocals, she played too much. She plays too much. Y'all, 10 out of 10. 20 out of 10. 100 out of 10. I downloaded this album for tomorrow, for later when I listen to it again. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Don't play with her. Like, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this review. It's all like it's all over the place. I wanted to give y'all something structured, but I feel like I had to be genuine. Usually I don't just hop on a mic and start talking and just like, I probably missed some things I wanted to say, but hey, that's the name of the game. If you want more of my thoughts and opinions, follow me on Instagram at Quan. I forgot my Instagram. Beyonce's in my mind, y'all. She's all up in my mind. Instagram Quan_Pierre_X. You can also follow me on X, which is, give me a second, I'll be forgetting my usernames all the time. Quan Pierre X to get my further thoughts on the album. But yeah, so thank y'all for listening in. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your favorite songs. Tell me your thoughts on the album. I hope you enjoyed it too. Y'all, I can't wait to see the number ones. I can't wait to see this still number one. I can't wait to see the awards this wins. I can't wait to see the impact that this has on country music. Y'all, this was it. So thank y'all for listening to Quan Pierre. Y'all have a good one. Much love to y'all. Peace.